It's been a while since I did a regular haul video. I think maybe 3 weeks or over a month. I went to many places since then. I think I went to Wisconsin during that time, and I think I only bought one thing. And I'm not sure if I showed some of this stuff because some of the stuff's been thrown around my room the whole time instead of being put in my computer, which I do with a lot of my cars, or all my cars. I put them in the computer. But anyways, let's start off with this one. It's Combat Medic Target Retro. These are $1.29 if you can find them in the store. Next, a new model for 2017 16 Honda Civic Type R. Pretty cool vehicle. It looks like this one's all tampled out and everything. I'll show the back. I don't really do much of the reviews on these anymore. It's a little tiring and stuff. Next, this is a treasure hunt, and I believe this is one I got from Wisconsin. On my trip to Wisconsin, I bought some. I only bought one car, and I stayed there the weekend, 2 days or so, and I could only find one car, and it was like at a Kroger store. And this was the only thing that I really bought. Everything else I already had. And I went to like Walmart and everything. Next is a treasure hunt. This is called Blast Lane. This is actually one of the two that I have. I have one opened. Oh, look at that one. How you tell it's a treasure hunt? Well, you can actually see the logo on it. It has another logo on top by the gas tank. It doesn't have that number, which nowadays is deemed for treasure hunts. So here it is, loose, a little bicycle. I really like bikes. They're mostly metal with a few plastic bits. Obviously the wheels, and then the handle is a plastic. So we'll zoom in on this little logo right here. A little faint, a little hard to see, kind of small, but still okay. Let's see how well this stands on its own. It stands pretty good. Okay, the next one. Another treasure hunt. This might be my opener, but I have to check compared to the other one. As Hot Wheels Ford Transit Connect van. Pretty decent. This is a N case treasure hunt, and the Blast Lane one was a P case treasure hunt. Next is another Target Retro Volkswagen SP2. Pretty decent. Here's card art if you need to see that. Not too special, just a picture of the car. Next one, cool combi. A lot of people like this one. I like it as well. When I first started collecting Hot Wheels, I didn't really want to buy every single casting. But now I kind of do that a little more often. At least every single one of the ones I like. So this is one I like. The one that I haven't gotten is the Red Edition, and I think people are just trying to scalp those. I don't think any of the stores in my area have even gotten any of those, the Red Editions ones. Or if they did, the scalpers bought them all. But if they did, there probably would have been some of the Red Editions that came out then, because that's probably the only one that's really popular. Next one is a Dodge Viper RT10. I think this one was in yellow this year. There you go. It's a real cool car. One of my favorites as a child. We'll set these in the bag again because these are in my computer system for inventory purposes. I like to keep track of everything, and that's why I don't want to mix them up, because I only did these few right here. Next few I think are going to be kind of exclusives. Yeah, I got 3 of these. These are the Peanuts cars. Now, you can only get these from Kroger stores. I do have stores that are like Kroger affiliate stores. We got Food Plus, and well, they didn't seem to be getting any of those Hot Wheels. I think they also had a Halloween set, which we didn't get as well. I think they're also sold at Walmart, but I still haven't seen them there neither. Anyways, here it is. Cool Joe on there. It's a pretty cool set. I did find these in a hobby shop. More specifically, it's a gaming hobby shop. Probably the car that I really wanted from this set is this one. followed by that one and that one, because those are kind of cool. The Quambi, I think, is actually like a Volkswagen type vehicle. I think it had the Volkswagen symbol on it. Next one, Purple Passion, one of the popular cars. This has Lucy from Peanuts on there. There are 6 cars from this set. Let's see. Next one, Circle Tracker. Pretty decent. Got Linus on there. Probably a lot of people like this one. Older people, because they grew up with the Peanuts gang. Let's see here. I got the Forza set. I might not do a video on this. I didn't do a video on the camo cars yet. I'm not sure if I want to do it or not. I'd have to find them. They're in my room someplace. So there are 6 cars in the set. Actually 7, but only 6 are listed. And of course, the 7th one, which was the chase car, someone bought them all out and they scalped it. I got this in an area where I think there's a scalper that hangs out, because on Letgo, this guy goes onto people's pages when they're selling Hot Wheels and then try to yells at them, and if they sell a car at too much or whatever. And I believe he's actually scalping them too, because he wouldn't be so upset, because he lives right by the Walmart where I found these. I don't really like selling too much, because you get a lot of people that aren't interested. And then they just fake interest. So this one's the BMW M4. Pretty decent. We got McLaren P1. Pretty decent car. 09 Focus Ford Focus RS. 13 SRT Viper. And AMC Javelin AMX. Let's see. I'll just throw these in this box I have, so I can have room to look at more stuff. Let's see. The next thing are these Star Wars vehicles. They're both walkers. I might have another one lying around somewhere. I don't know. This is a Rogue One Imperial ACT cargo walker. Pretty cool. There was one in the original Star Wars series, and the only thing different is that little pack on the side. Pretty cool. And if you want this one, don't bother going to Walmart. Check your Dollar Trees, because they got in a whole bunch of Star Wars recently. It could have been like leftovers from last year, because of the Friday thing, Force Friday. And a lot of times, the older Star Wars stuff ends up in clearance. So always check your clearance if you want to get it. Excuse me, a specific action figure from them. But if it's something very special, like maybe Yoda or Vader or one of the other main characters from the Star Wars series, you're better off maybe buying those outright, as they tend to sell faster when they're clearance. Next is this Rogue One ATST, another vehicle that I believe was in the original Star Wars trilogy. Pretty cool vehicle. And it comes with a stand. These all come with stands. Same thing, you can get it from Dollar Tree if you like. Next two things I got from Walmart recently. They got in these, what are those things called? Retro Entertainment Sidekicks, or they're called shippers, I think people call them. And they're coming with these in them. I think there's another car, and it's a Fast and Furious car, and it's a Nissan Skyline, and I believe people are scalping them. I did go to another Walmart. This was from a different Walmart, though. I did go to another one to look at Hot Wheels, and some guy that worked there was trying to hide the Retro Entertainment thing. I probably should have bought all the good ones just to be a dick to the scalper that probably he's hiding it for. Oh. But anyways, I just left it there because I believe I had most of that stuff anyways. So this is the Flintstone Mobile. Pretty cool vehicle. It doesn't use any gas. None of these Hot Wheels does, so they're very environmentally friendly. And the real vehicle as well is environmentally friendly. There's a little bit of information about that one. Next one is the Back to the Future, more specifically from the third movie, which is a pretty cool vehicle. I think a lot of people didn't like that movie, And I believe this one's Zamac. It looks Zamac, but it could be like a silver or something. It's a pretty decent car. I think I only have the second two Back to the Future cars. I don't have the first one, because I think when it started coming out, when I started collecting, actually, I didn't see these on the shelves at all, and if I did, I probably was just kind of new to the hobby and wasn't sure if I wanted to pay the extra money for that stuff. So, we got some more stuff in this bag here. A mixture of crap. Okay, let's see. Got a Matchbox. This is a pretty cool vehicle, but I probably don't really like it in this color. I'd bought it anyways. Meter Maid. Pretty decent. Throw that aside. These are showing up. I think they might be being returned by scalpers. This is actually a what do you call it? A chase car. So this doesn't have the number. I think from this set there were 6, and this wasn't one of the 6. So it was like a chase car. And for some reason scalpers think, hey, let's buy them all. Whoops, no one wants them, better return them. And you can't really make money off of these crappy cars. So this isn't realistic. Real cars actually sell a little better. But, you know, even then they don't sell the greatest. Next one, 81 Camaro. In orange. Like Halloween colors and stuff. There you go. Let's see. Another car. A Renault Sport RS1. Okay looking car. Not my favorite. But it grew on me, so I decided to buy it. Next one I really liked. It's a nice rusty orange color. And it's a 71 Pontiac Firebird. It has that Firebird logo on the hood. Just like most Firebirds from that era, I think had them on there. And if you didn't, your car sucked. Let's see. Some more crap. One of my favorite castings as a kid. This one's referred to as the Quick Bite, but it was called the Good Humor Ice Cream Truck. They tend to change the name to fit the style or motif of the vehicle. So it's selling tacos, so you can't call it an ice cream truck. That'd be a little stupid. Yeah, just flip it to the back. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. Next one. 90 Honda Civic EF. I can't remember if I actually had this one already. I don't remember if I got it from K-Day. Anyways, here it is. Oh, and speaking of K-Day, I forgot what today's date is. I'm not going to look it up. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see. Today's date is October 30th. But speaking of K-Day, it's actually this weekend, November 4th. So it's November 4th at Kmart at 9 o'clock local time. Being that there's so few stores, you're better off just buying the cases. And if you want free shipping, you buy 2 cases. But, you know, you don't have to do that because you're going to end up paying a lot more for those cases. Like $70, $80. Or you could just pay the $30 or $40 plus shipping, and you don't have to spend the $80 if you don't want to. But you could also ship it to the store and get the free shipping. Which I did order a case. Earlier in the year, February 1, I ordered 2 cases, which kind of sucked because I ended up not really getting a whole lot of good stuff. I did get the cars I wanted, but then I ended up not keeping it and keeping some of the extra ones. It's a little redundant to do that. Because I have to sell it or try to get rid of it in an easy way, and they don't sell that good anyways. I'm trying to sell them as cheap as I can. Anyways, next vehicle is Loopster. I do have 2 of these. I collect both variations, the hands up, the hands down. And I don't know how many times I released this one over the years. I think there might be 5 to 6 castings already. And it's a pretty cool vehicle. You can connect it together with another one. That's the best part of it. Let's see, next one. I'm bending these cards. I don't care. I open them anyways. 96 Corvette Racer. Pretty decent paint job. I really like the blue colors and temples and stuff like that. Racing tan makes it look pretty decent. Next one, I'm not even sure where I got this though. But the Volkswagen GTI. It's like gray color. Kind of looks a little green to me, at least on the camera. I think it's gray in person. Next one took me a long time to find. I walked into Dollar Tree and they had this. There's actually another one you can get, and it's the color changer one. That one I don't really care for. But I really like this casting, so I'll get the cheap ones. There are variations, which I might be winding down on the variations on this one, where I don't want to buy both of them. That's a pretty decent truck. And the variation that's on it is like chains and stuff in the back. Pretty cool. I believe the company Greenlight is making this casting. And I think it was the Gremlins hitch and tow set, which is kind of cool, but I really just want to get the Gremlins car, the car that he has. Now, hopefully I didn't just have this one, because I thought I saw a McLaren somewhere. Yeah, you know what? It's probably from that Forza set. Here it is. It's one of my cars I like to collect. It's okay, but it's not like I have to have every copy of this. Like if I were to find some older ones at the flea market, I probably wouldn't even buy them. Let's see here. I think I'm getting close to the end of this, of the Hot Wheels portion. Gazella R, new casting, 2017. I believe they had one called Gazella GT. Take a look at that, and you can read it if you want. There's like a feature on it. Looks like it has a chin splitter on there, right there. Okay. Next one. It's a 95 Mazda RX-7. I gotta check to make sure I didn't have a couple of these already. I don't try to buy extras. You should just buy all the ones I want. So here's the back if you need to read that, pause it, whatever. Or buy it, and then you can read it forever. Okay. We'll show you this last one. This last regular one. 17 Nissan GTR R35. It's a new vehicle for this year, 2017. There you go. And here's the information you need, if you want. Let's see. Okay, the next thing, I only got one Hot Wheel car left. The rest is all going to be these metal figures. Nissan Skyline GTR R34. This one, people are having trouble to find. I think these are actually being massively released at Walmart's in those Sidekick shippers. And people are buying this up and just reselling it for $10. So they come in, like, the shipper that comes this. And you gotta look down several aisles because sometimes they don't put them by Hot Wheels. So anyways, scalpers are selling these at $10 each. I don't really want to be the scalper that buys that and then someone gets mad and yells at you. I saw someone actually get yelled at, like, oh, I'm doing a service for you. Well, you don't help the people that live in here that want it and don't want to pay the $10. So I really don't like paying more than retail on this. And I open them anyway, so screw it. So here it is, a nice blue color. It's got the wheels on it. Let's see here, the rubber and stuff. I think it's all metal. Hopefully, otherwise it's like, why buy the premium version? Now, I didn't buy this from Walmart. I don't know if I showed it to you. $4.99. This was maybe 50 cents cheaper. So you might want to put GameStop on your Hot Wheels run, because they're starting to get in like maybe a case or so. But a lot of the ones I went to were older stuff from E or F case. So yeah, there you go. And speaking of E and F case, the Walmarts are starting to get in those cases for the holidays, because that's when the toys start selling. And you can probably get the Gas Monkey if you still haven't found it, but you might be able to get it now because people are not too interested in it anymore. You can probably get them for maybe $2 or less. Okay, so next thing are these metal die-cast figures. So this is the DC series, or the DC line, whatever. This is Batman from the TV show. I opened these, so I'm probably going to throw away the card. But here you go. I only found one when I went to the store for this. I go to Hot Wheels and then I go down the action figure aisle, where these are stored, and look at these to make sure I get everything. But they seem to be releasing them some at a time, so you're not going to find them all at one time. And this is probably going to be the hardest one to find. Here's a list if you need it. And they're going to have a bunch of Jokers in the lineup, the DC line. It says the Joker. Here you go, in his purple suit. You also can get Mr. Freeze. You can also get a couple different Supermans. And you can get Commissioner Gordon in his gold suit, looking like a pimp. You know, pimping out Batman to do his bidding for him. You know, beat up people. Okay, we got the tactical suit, Justice League Batman. Everyone's favorite Batman, Ben Affleck. And the next one, a lot of people are liking her, Harley Quinn. This is the Suicide Squad 1. There were at least 2 Harley Quinns released so far in the Nano Figure series. The red one, I'm not sure exactly which one that was. There you go. I thought I had Cyborg. I don't know if I had him or not, but it doesn't look like I have him here. Okay, so the last few things are still more metal figures. They're actually these bigger ones. And these are the ones that are sold in every store. Oh, and by the way, these are starting up here in Toys R Us stores. Which if you can find a Toys R Us, you can get them there, but Walmart's your best place. Because they're 3 cents cheaper, and there's one probably closer to you anyways. So we got these. These are all metal, and they got a weird paint that makes it feel like it's a plastic. But they're still pretty cool. These are a little ill-proportionate compared to the Nano ones. Because they look a little stubby. Well, these just look like smaller people. They're like maybe a couple inches taller. But these are a little heavier though. Oh, and by the way, I got this on clearance for $1. So yeah, that's a thing. And that's a better deal than, you know, those, because you get a lot more material. Next one, the Joker boss from the Suicide Squad, whatever they call him. I forgot what his name is. Jared Leto played him. There you go. He has a golden gun. It's bigger than his whole body. Next is another Joker. They had like variations. I didn't buy every single one because they weren't really too special. I got at least a variation right here. But this isn't really a variation. This is like a different one. He doesn't have a shirt, so you get to see his tattoos. I don't know how realistic they are, but they look pretty decent. Nice color. I don't know, I'll take them out. Why the hell not? You got tattoos on the back as well. Looks like dragons. Yeah, I can probably throw away this box. One figure I didn't get was the Harley Quinn one. I think everybody likes Harley Quinn for some reason. And there were 2 versions of her as well. Here's the back of the box. It should be the same. Just a different color. Same with the Joker. It's just a little different. Don't know why. There's actually 3 Harleys in here. Next is Katana. Pretty decent. Killer Croc. This is the variation one. I think this is how he should look. And this is how whatever this variation is. Let's see. Why is it that color? Let's see. Does it say? It just says Killer Croc. It doesn't say anything else. Anyways, that's my haul for the past few weeks. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.